The Edmonton Oilers hadn't won a Game 1 since 2006, with the Oilers looking to snap the 18-year slump Monday night against the Los Angeles Kings. This is a breakdown of Game 1 between the two teams, but before we launch into it, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. It does go a long way. In both of the previous two first-round meetings with the Los Angeles Kings, and as had been the case in each of the 10 Oiler playoff series prior to this, the Oilers fell in Game 1. And don't forget how difficult last year's Game 1 was to watch as an Oilers fan. You saw a pair of Draisaitl goals give the Oilers both a 2-0 and eventually a 3-1 third period lead before the Kings rallied back to tie the game, and Alex Iafallo eventually scored in overtime to make it a 1-0 LA series, and Edmonton looked to get over their Game 1 demons to take the series lead on Monday. The first period was all Edmonton, and it was some dazzling work from Connor McDavid to set up the first goal with a beautiful spin move before making a backhand pass to the slot, where Zach Hyman had a couple whacks at the puck, eventually forcing it through Cam Talbot's 5-hole to make it 1-0 Edmonton. Quick side note, not only is Talbot, of course, a former Oiler, but he's also the third goalie to start for the Kings in the 3 first-round matchups against the Oilers. Jonathan Quick started Game 1 in 2022, and Joonas Korpisalo started Game 1 in 2023. Talbot also becomes the 5th goalie to play against the Oilers in these playoff series at all over the past 3 seasons for LA, as you can add Cal Peterson and Phoenix Copley to that list of Quick, Korpisalo, and Talbot. Back to the game, less than 3 minutes later, it would be Zach Hyman again making a huge impact with his patience on the puck in the offensive zone, opening up a passing lane to Adam Henrique and subsequently a shooting lane for Henrique, who picked the top corner to make it 2-0 Edmonton. That's how the score would stand after 1 period of play. The Oilers outshot the Kings 15-7 in that first period, and while the second period was significantly closer in terms of the play and the chances, Edmonton still would score another pair of goals to open up the second, with first Zach Hyman notching his second of the game to make it 3-0. And look at Connor McDavid again. He does so well behind the net. He finds space out to the front, and it's a perfect feed to Hyman. McDavid was in on the next goal too, and it's this lethal Oiler power play going to work. There's McDavid's pass down low to Draisaitl, who snapped a pass cross crease to find Ryan Nugent-Hopkins on the doorstep to make it 4-0 Edmonton. As I mentioned, the second period was a lot closer. Shots in the second were 17-15 in favor of Los Angeles, and after the Nugent-Hopkins goal, they really did push back hard. Mikey Anderson found the back of the net through traffic to make it 4-1, and sorry, another quick sidebar here, but I like these Kings jerseys so much better than their usual whiteaways. Like, look at these, and now here are their usual ones. Like, come on, LA, you know what to do. Make these permanent. Anyways, just over 90 seconds after Anderson's goal, the puck would squirt through Stuart Skinner's pads yet again. This time it was Carl Grundstrom's point shot deflecting in off of Trevor Lewis, a moment that really had the chance to change the game. It would have been 2 goals in less than 2 minutes to change the score from 4-0 to 4-2, and easily could have proved to be a massive momentum shift for the Los Angeles Kings. But the play was reviewed, and thanks to the puck having deflected in off Trevor Lewis's glove, and clearly Lewis would have had to have done enough for the referees to think it was somewhat intentional for him to direct the puck in. It was disallowed. LA would make it 4-2 with a legal goal late in the second. You say right there, Adrian Kempe's cross crease pass deflecting in off of Evan Bouchard's skate to make it 4-2. And the Kings had a little bit of momentum after the 4-2 goal going into their third, but any momentum gained from LA with those 2 second-period goals were nixed by, yet again, the power play of the Los Angeles Kings. Leon Draisaitl took a pass from McDavid and wired a perfect one-timer past Talbot and in to make it 5-2 before yet another Edmonton power play led to Zach Hyman's hat-trick goal. Thanks to Connor McDavid's 5th assist to the game, Hyman scores his first career hat-trick in the playoffs. Pierre-Luc Dubois and Trevor Moore would add a pair of late goals to take the score from 6-2 to 6-4, but Warren Foegele would ice things. Final score, 7-4 Oilers. Game 2 goes Wednesday night at 8 in Edmonton, and it's hard to complain about Game 1. There's hard to find any real negative takeaways to go into Game 2. Edmonton held 2 separate 4-goal leads in this game. They were up 4-0 and 6-2, and it was only while they held a 4-goal lead that the Oilers allowed the Kings any way back in it. Looking at the goaltending, LA sent a grand total of 37 shots on goal, 33 of which were saved by Stuart Skinner, and quite frankly, it's hard to fault Skinner on any of the 4 goals. You've got heavy traffic on that first one by Anderson, a deflection off Bouchard's skate for the second, a deflection off Darnell Nurse's skate for the third, and a broken Cody Ceci stick leading to a 2-on-1 and no chance for Skinner as Trevor Moore had the chance at the side of the net to score. So really nothing negative to take out of this game for the Oilers, nothing but positives, and there will be plenty to speculate on until Wednesday night. But one thing's for certain, if the atmosphere at Rogers Place on Monday is an indication, Wednesday's going to be a fun game too in that building. Thanks so much for watching.